A single drop of dust collected from a bedroom windowsill was placed onto a glass slide. Under the lens of the scanning electron microscope, an entire hidden metropolis slowly came into focus, a sprawling micro-world teeming with strange inhabitants and strange architecture. As the image magnified past 100 times, a narrow forest of dead skin flakes, lint fibers, and pollen fragments towered on the horizon. The explorer adjusted the focus and prepared for descent into the unseen. Hovering between the tangled threads of a cotton fiber strand, the first of the microscopic creatures appeared, a dust mite, its translucent body pulsing slightly with breath, its 8 limbs moving methodically as it carved a path through the detritus. It was tiny, no larger than a grain of salt, yet under magnification it resembled an armored beast from another world. Its legs ended in hook-like claws suited for climbing fibers, while its body shimmered faintly from the oils absorbed from human skin. Deeper into the microscopic wilderness, a strange battlefield played out. Oversized pollen grains drifted across the landscape like alien pods, their ornate exteriors covered in spines and rivets as though armored for war. The mothership of them all, a ragweed pollen grain, loomed in the background, its rugged hull covered in deep crevices. Yet this wasn't just a passive backdrop. An approaching dust mite paused, sensing something in the air, a chemical signal, a coded scent that something had been there before. Suddenly, the peaceful motion of the scene broke. A second dust mite, larger and faster, sped toward the first like a predator chasing prey. But this was not violence, it was a ritualistic dance. The 2 mites circled each other on a floating skin flake, antennae raised, legs twitching in search of signals. Not all encounters in this minute world ended in battle. Some began partnerships, brief alliances against mold spores and lurking bacteria that gathered in moist crevices like mercenary. Far below the surface of the pollen structures, hidden from plain view, another realm existed. Micro-caverns filled with bacterial settlements, fungal spores, and crystalline salt deposits. Into this maze wandered a third creature, a dewdrop mite, shimmering with moisture and trailing a path of glistening liquid. It pressed its mouthparts into the fragile wall of a pollen grain, cracking it open like a vault and releasing a fine, powdery mist that shimmered with promise and peril. The explorer watched with bated breath as a fungal spore, previously dormant, began to swell. Hair-like hyphae emerged, writhing and searching, latching onto nearby debris with chilling determination. The bustling colony of mites scattered, some disappearing behind tangled fibers, others risking the open air to escape. The fungal bloom consumed everything in its path, a slow but unstoppable tide. Staring into this unfolding drama, the explorer felt a strange connection, not to the creatures, but to the raw momentum of life on a scale few ever witnessed. As the focus shifted back up, the dust on the slide appearing smaller and smaller until it once again became nothing more than a smear, the world of silence faded out. But the memory of the dust mites, of their bustling cities, pollen wars, delicate rituals, and fungal invasions remained vivid. The explorer removed the slide, fingers trembling with excitement. Each dust particle, every flake unnoticed by the naked eye, was a portal to a secret life pulsing beneath reality's surface, waiting to be explored.